What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got celebrity, and we got some advice that she's probably out here trying to give. I believe that's what this is. I believe that's what that is. Or it might be well, it does look like a Facebook post, but hey, maybe it might be advice, it might not. That's what it look like to me. But regardless, bro, hey, it is what it is, man. We're about to go ahead and jump into this, man. This is a blind reaction. I don't know. And she has another one of these that we're going to be doing. So y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe. So the post starts off. So I let my guard down and decided to go out on a date with a guy I met on Bumble. Hey, them dating sites, man. I better stay off that shit, man. Because, look, right, dating sites are fun and everything, but for a lot of women, man, who be on these dating sites, and I'm really only talking for my guys, for all you guys that's on these dating sites, man, look, unless if you pulling them, but for a lot of us guys, you got a lot of average guys, man, a lot of y'all guys ain't racking up the matches, y'all know that. So I said, leave that stuff alone, bro. Leave that stuff alone. That stuff can go south too. Just leave that stuff alone. So the person then continues. He suggested a restaurant for our first meetup. I asked him if he could pick me up because my car wouldn't start for some reason. He shows up in an all-white Mercedes truck. He tells me I could have warned him I lived on a dirt road because now his car is dirty. I'll give her that one. I give her that one. I give it that one. But maybe he's just joking. Maybe he's just joking. But if we're just going off of face value, yeah, that is kind of a red flag. The brother's materialistic. So then the person goes on to say, then he made a joke about the gas prices and how I live 40 minutes from him. Second red flag. Now look, these gas prices are getting deadly, bro. So I can't understand him. I can understand him slightly, but he still went out his way to come pick you up. So I don't know how that still can be considered a red flag, unless if you're sitting over here saying, well, moving forward, more than likely he might continue the same behavior. Hey, who knows? I told him after dinner I will pay to get his car washed and he can drop me off at my cousin's not too far from the restaurant. We get to the restaurant and surprisingly it went okay. We talked and he seemed like a good guy. The bill was almost $150 and he tipped the waiter $40. That's why I would say I don't think he was really tripping about no gas. I really doubt he was tripping about no gas. Now, like I said, with the car, if we're talking about this right here, I'm pretty sure he was just joking about the car too. He's pretty much saying like, dude, you understand I do got a nice ass car, bro. You talking about living on a dirt road. Damn girl, you should have told me you living on a dirt road. Something small like that, but She then goes on to say, I then give him my cousin's address. Here is where he effed up. When we head out, he drives to a gas station. He looked over at me and said these exact words. Are you going to pay to fill my tank back up and wash my car? She then responds, I said I would pay for a car wash, not gas. He said, then I should meet him at the restaurant like we originally planned. So I'll go in and put $50 in his effing pump and pay for his car wash. He then took me to my cousin's house. When he pulled in the driveway, he asked me, can we do this again sometime? I told his broke ass to kick rocks. Dude, he literally just spent $190 on you on a date in one day. He just spent $190 on you in one night. How are you still calling him broke? He's driving in a white Mercedes and your car is still in the shop for some reason. Like, bro, like I said, black women, hey, listen, like I said, women, mainly my black woman will sit up here, bro, and call you broke for anything. Black women will call you broke for anything. And y'all can sit over here and say, yeah, you don't know their race, blah, blah, blah. Bro, this is sister all day. I'm telling you, bro. Because no white woman is sitting over here calling no man broke after he just spent $190 on you in the same night. She then says, you have an expensive car, but can't afford the gas. You offered to take me out, so me asking for a ride ain't wrong. She ain't lying. Hey, I'll give her that one. She is not wrong about that one, though. If you are a man, you are asking a girl out, bro, be the one to pick her up and be the one to fucking pay. Now, if we're talking about, this is something, if this is just a chick that you just want to bone or whatever, then, hey, you play it how you play it. But generally, take the woman out. If you're asking her out, generally, a guy will have a car. You go pick her up. You go take her out. You go pay for the food. So I understand it. I bet he has 3 roommates too. Get a practical car and stop getting cars you can't afford to put gas in, bums. Never, ever, ever again. So, we're just gonna go ahead and just break this part down. I say it's just kind of petty on. I say it's petty on both sides, just because for the man, making her pump gas, I wouldn't do that. I would never in my life tell a girl to pump my gas after I just took her out on a date and all that. I'm not doing that. Now, when you talking about him sitting over here talking about he having a Mercedes and he driving up on a dirt road, like I said, I feel like maybe he was just joking. That's how I feel. Maybe he was just joking because, and I came to that conclusion because she then said he joked about the gas prices. So I'm pretty sure, but then again, he was serious about the gas prices. Like, yo, you gonna pump my gas or whatever. Like I said, I would never do no shit like that. I would never do no shit like that. You're talking about him pulling up, in a dirty car. Him pulling up on a dirt road, like I said, he could be materialistic. He might not be, but just going off of what he did wrong, gas prices. Don't have no girl pay for no gas. And that's about it, really. You know what I'm saying? That's really about it. Now, as far as her, you can't call a guy broke after he just spent $190 on you. Like, sis, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Now, like I said, he seems like a very materialistic guy. He seems as, like he has like a demeanor to him. You know what I'm saying? He has a demeanor to him. To me personally, for a lot of women, or for some of your women, you should avoid. Because, like I said, it's a red flag for me when if a guy sitting over here telling a girl to pump his gas. Hey, like I said, bro, I'm different. I'm a different breed. I don't know. But I think that's you can't sit up here and call a guy broke and he just spent all that money on you. Then on top of that, your car's in the shop. So it's like, hey man, and once again, this is what I'm saying. Women feel entitled to other people's money, to other people's belongings when you shouldn't feel that way because it's not your shit. So, but she do hit it on the head though. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna ask me out, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to pay for no gas. Hell, I shouldn't have to pay for the meal. So I understand it. So then we end up having a receipt where she ended up spending $60. Let me see. She spent $11 for the car wash and $50 for the gas. Then somebody says, wow. So he had no problem spending money on the date, but when it came to the gas, he low on it though. Yeah. Balling on a low budget. Then that's what she responded to that person. Then somebody else says, he made you pay for gas because you wasn't giving it up, sis. He probably wasn't broke. He was a predator. Count your blessings. I felt all of this, sis. So then somebody else says, they buy luxury cars but got hella roommates and act like they balling. So now look, right? So you got more sisters, right? It seems like a gay sister because she got a LGBTQ color in the back. And I know it really don't mean much, but hey, I'm just still putting it out there. If you want to cancel me, then do whatever. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? She ended up saying, right. So now, once again, right? Everybody's going to try to go with the narrative that he lives with his roommates. You know what I'm saying? So, because, what he did. And this is where the bashing begins. It's like, like I said, bro, yeah, he might be an iffy nigga, but where does he indicate that he lives with roommates? He does not. He has no indications or no indicator that he lived with other people. But because you felt some type of way, that's the assumption that you come up with. Now you're gonna have other little dumb motherfuckers run right behind you trying to say the same thing. Got the accountability queen. She says, so he's broke because he asked you to pay for going 40 minutes out of his way to pick you up. You mad because you wanted free food and a free ride there. He wasn't wrong at all. You couldn't even start your own car up. So you asked him to pick you up. You sound like the broke one, which, like I said, is facts. You can't sit over here and call a nigga broke, but he spent $190 on you and he picked you up and your car's in the shop and you live 40 minutes away. Get out of here, dude. Then she responds, at least I was honest, trick. It happened because my car was in the sun all day. The only time my car has ever been impacted by the sun, and you could see it, would be the coloring on the paint. After a while, like the sun kind of strips the paint a little bit, like it kind of messes it up a little bit. Your armrest. I gotta replace my armrest because I believe that's made out of leather. I believe. Always putting your arm on it or whatever. You know, it kind of started to put a lot of wear and tear, and you got the sun beating on it and everything. So, but I've never heard the sun keeping a car from, you know, starting or anything. I know I have heard of the sun keeping the guy from getting inside the car and trying to let the car cool down because then the car's so fucking hot. But you know what I'm saying? The only time a weather impacts a car is if it's out in the cold. That's a different story. If it's out in the cold, like super cold. But if you're talking about out here in the sun, yeah, I don't know, but did you read the post all the way? I said I paid 61, so broke where? Oh, so you can pay $61 and that won't consider you broke. But the man who done sat up here and spent $190 on you and picked you up, and you know what I'm saying, gave the waitress a $40 tip, somehow that's still considered him to be broke. Somehow KB don't know what he talking about. Sisters, y'all will literally call niggas broke for anything, but the second somebody call you broke, what you mean? I just pay my own gas. I ain't broke. Yeah, okay. So then Daphne then says, I figured you would say that. You must live at O'Reilly's then, because 5 days ago you said your car was with them for 2 weeks. So you lied about your car not starting up with your broke ass. So then the person, the hypocrite, says, O'Reilly Parts, you suck. I took my car to you 6 times to fix my brakes. You still haven't fixed them correctly. I won't spend another dime. I'm reporting you to the Better Business Bureau. Then, you know, somebody says, my cousin Joe's, I'll DM you. Don't drive the car until you get it fixed. Be safe, queen. She's not a queen. They're letting me keep it there until they figure out the problem. I believe she said it was the brakes. They saying give them a couple of weeks. Thank you for the referral. I don't believe what they say. This is the 6th time of me bringing my car back. I'm heated. And yeah, you know, like I said, man, you know, a lot of my sisters prove to be hypocritical. You know, you got, i.e. this right here. I mean, this is very hypocritical. And this is like, if y'all go look at my Bitter Baby Mom's video, right? Where, you know, the Bitter Baby Mom did this, but this happened, right? Pretty much the lady that sat up here and said she didn't know where her baby daddy was working. He was giving her $50 here or $100 there or whatever. And she made it seem like this dude was a deadbeat. You know, she's saying like this dude don't have no stable job. Somebody asked her, well, how is he able to give you money here and there? I don't know, probably begging, stealing. So you say you don't know, which means you do not know how this man getting his money. But instead of just simply living out, I'm not sure, you put, I don't know, this man out here probably begging, probably stealing, probably doing something. Yet come to find out, she was out here helping this man get clientele for his business because he cuts hair. She was helping him. And we still have so many black women jump over there. Oh, he's still broke. Oh, he was this, he's that. And like, you still believe the damn girl who done pretty much lied to everybody. She even lied to some of y'all women, man, who believed that she was still all right. And yet somehow y'all still came up with, you know, still found some type of way to make her a victim. Y'all still try to find a way to say what she did was right. It's like, bro, no. Y'all still try to find a way to make the man seem as if he was a bad person. She just lied and said, you know, hey, I don't know how this man was making money. And then try to sit up here and say he was making money by selling weed or doing some illegal activities when you knew how he was making money. Sis, you done sat up here and you done freaking told a lie to everybody and then said, Joe, for some reason my car won't start. Yet when we go all the way back, your car was in the shop the whole time for 6 weeks. And I don't know why after the second time, the car was still messed up. I'm going somewhere else. After that second time, I'm going somewhere else. I'm not going to keep going back and back and back and back and back. You just wasting money at that point. You're just wasting money. So, you know, man, look, like I said, bro, it's hypocritical. It's hypocritical. You can't jump on this guy and call him broke when he spent all this damn money on you. but you only spend $61 and somehow you're not considered broke and your car is in a shop. I guess, man. Y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe.